see her lying back in her satin dress in a room where you do what you don't confess. Sundown, you better take care if I find you've been creeping round.
Happy Homebrew Wednesday. This one is not a homebrew, but I got this from Mr. Wally Feck, I believe. I believe he sent me this. Some garage beer from Covington, Kentucky. Wally, if I didn't send this to you, sorry. Or if you didn't send this to me, sorry. To whoever did. I think it was Wally, though. But, yeah. Just go with something light today. Get me in the mood for some baseball. Yeah, cheers. Oh, that's good. Garage beer. Huh. Basement beer. So, what's going on this week? Did a brew day. I did I'm calling it Baba. It's the Feck Dean collaboration beer. It's a barley wine, but I'm calling it Baba Barrel. No, I'm calling it Baba Big Ass Barrel Aged Barley Wine. Babab. Babab, something like that. So they missed the gravity by quite a bit. I'll show some footage from the brew day, but I was shooting for a pre-boil of 1091, and I was something like 1075. I think it has something to do with my temperature probe, because the temperature probe and I've had a hell of a time with that thing, and I even replaced the cables. I don't think it's the cables. I don't know. I'm gonna replace all the parts that I can, but I think it has something to do with the temperature probe itself. I think that connector may have got some gunk in it, and it's just not making a good connection. And every once in a while, it'll flip out and kind of go crazy. So I went up at one point and I saw it was the temperature. It was saying 1050, 1045, 1049. Or it was saying it was saying 149 degrees, and then I looked at the dial, the temperature. I have an actual thermometer gauge on the front, and a manual reading, and it was 1060. So, or I'm sorry, 1060. Man, I'm all over the place. It was 160 degrees. So I got a lot warmer than I wanted to in the mash, and I think that may have like shut down some of the conversion before I realized it and kind of adjusted the temperature. So I don't know. So I didn't have good temperature control on this one. So I'm thinking, I don't think it was the crush. I had a really good crush I got the grain mill like set to where I want. I don't think it was anything to do with the crush. I think it was the temperature. I think I mashed way too high. But no fear, because like every good home brewer, I had a standby. I had about 1 pound and 9 ounces of light DME that I threw in. And my wife just happened to have a 16-ounce jar or a jug of maple syrup, so I poured that thing in there. May have actually even been more, but anyway, however big it was, I poured it in, and I got up to 1090, which was right at what I wanted to be. Then I brewed, and I didn't expect to hit. I was supposed to be 1.102 or something like that, or 1.122. I don't know, something crazy. I didn't think I was going to get that high. I ended up being I thought it was going to be 1.122. I ended up 1.107. So, or 1.108. So that was my starting gravity going into the fermenter. So I split the batch up into 2 different glass carboys, 2 6.5, 7 gallon carboys. I put about roughly 3.5 in one, 3.5 in the other. And the goal is to ferment them after the dry hop. I'm going to put majority of it in the barrel, and then I'm going to keep a gallon of it in a glass carboy, and I can use that for top up as the barrel soaks up the rest, or it evaporates, whichever happens. So, just to show you some of the goodies that I've gotten for the process. So here is I got 2 of these 1 gallon glass carboys, so I only need 1 of them, but they sent me 2, so oh well, I got 2. I got the little mini auto siphon and hose that will allow me to transfer from here into the barrel for top up as needed. So, and then of course I got my cigars there. I need to go smoke a cigar tonight. I might do that. So anyway, that is, sorry about that. That is the, that's the plan for the big ass barrel aged barley wine. And I don't know, we'll find out when Wally gets the green light to, feels that I think he's up to a boot finally when he gets to brew his. So he'll be a couple weeks behind me probably. I'm gonna age this thing for about 3 months in the barrel. And should be ready around, I don't know, early December, and that's a cool barrel because it's maple and rye. So I think it's, and I've used maple syrup in it. So we also put in, I didn't show it on film, but I put in a pound, is it a pound? I don't know, whatever the size of the jar of orange blossom honey that Wally sent me. I put that in right before flame out. So I wanted to keep as much of the orange blossom character as I could and not have it all boil off. So put that in there right before I cooled it down. And yeah, it was chugging away. I had 2 big blow-off tubes on it, and it's been going since, when did I do that? I did that on Saturday. I think I brewed on Saturday. So it's been in there for, what, 4 days? Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, yeah, something like that. Anything else going on? I don't think so. That's enough. Yeah, pretty much it. My hockey team is out of the running. The baseball team is starting to lose a bunch of games. So, I don't know. We were 19-31, and we came back and won the World Series last season. So, we're never out of it. We got Juan Soto, and he's hitting great. Winding down to the end of the summer. Kids will be starting school soon. I'll keep the pool open for another few weeks and get as much swimming in as I can, and I'll keep happy isolating here. It's about all I got. Hopefully you guys had a great week, and yeah, that's about it. Hey, have yourself a happy homebrew, and have a very, very, I also did some bottling. So I bottled up a whole bunch of this IPA and the Brett Pale. After tasting Wally's Brett Pale, I don't even think mine's much of a Brett. Didn't get much Brett quality out of it, but it's still drinkable. Anyway, I bottled up a bunch of that. I had meant to send out some beer mails on this past Monday, but I've been kind of doing other things, so I'm going to look to send out some beer mails next Monday. So I'll package some stuff up this weekend and then send it out. Now that's all I have. Hey, have yourself a happy homebrew, and have a very, very happy homebrew Wednesday. Cheers. All right, happy homebrew Wednesday. So brew day, big brew day, big brew day. I'm calling this. Well, this is the Dean and Feck collaboration barley wine that I talked about. It's going to be a barrel aged barley wine, so maybe I'll call it Babab. Big ass barrel aged barley wine. Babab or Babab, I don't know. Anyway, it's gonna be a big beer. So the grain bill is about 21 pounds of grain. So I've got a whole bunch of Maris Otter, about 17 pounds of Maris Otter, 2 pounds of Victory, a half a pound of Caramel 60, a pound of Melanoidin, and a half a pound of Munich 10. I think that's everything. So if the math was right, that should come out to 21 pounds of grain. Don't think I'm going to be able to fit all the water in the mash tun, so I'm going to have to make do and improvise and see what I can get away with. So hop schedule today is a 0.45 ounces of Magnum at 60. 2 ounces of Citra at 20, 1.5 ounce of Simcoe at 10 minutes, and then a half ounce each of Citra and Simcoe at 5 minutes. And wow, yeah, so pre-boil is estimated to be 1091, and the target OG is 1.122. So this will be a big one. I'm going to put them in 2 different carboys, probably 4 gallons each, and 4.5 gallons each. And give them each their own pitch of imperial yeast. And that's pretty much it. And then once we're done with this, we'll put some blow-off tubes on both of them. I have a lot of headspace, but I still think they're going to explode. And then after we get done with that, we put them in the barrel and let it sit until, I guess, around December time. So anyway, I might check back in as I go through the brew day. Cheers. Okay, so that is one full mash tun. This is, I haven't seen my mash tun that full since I did a big imperial stout. I think I did a barley wine back in the day. Trying to get it up to 154. It's at 142 right now. So let this Herms go for a while. Cheers. Okay, so I'm a little bit worried. My runoff gravity was 1089, and I'm looking for a pre-boil of 1091. So I do have some of this if I need it. Looks like I've got, I don't know, probably about a pound and a half of DME. And I also have a 16-ounce bottle of pure maple syrup. So that I need to bump up my gravity before I start the boil. Then I might need to do that. But we'll play it by ear and we'll see how it goes. Cheers. Okay, why I always say have DME on hand. I use the DME and a pound of maple syrup. So, and I got to 1090 instead of 1091. So pretty close. Cheers. All right, getting up on the hot break. Come on, baby, drop out. It took a while to get this. I got like 9 gallons going here. This is about as much as I've ever had on my counter. Okay, I just dumped in the last bit of hops. Missed all the hop drops, sorry about that. But I got about, 4 minutes left of the boil. Cheers. All right, put the last of the barley wine in there. Nice color. That's gonna be a nice color barley wine. A lot of hops. Okay, so I ended up with just around 3 gallons in this carboy and 3.5 gallons in that carboy. So that's about what I wanted. And time to dump the flagship. Got one for each, so I got plenty of these. Cheers. And there we go. So, got them both the blow-off tubes. Don't know if I need blow-off tubes with that much headspace, but we'll see.